Hey friends, it's Tracy. Today I am sharing a pretty in pink and aqua Valentine wreath. All right, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did making it. Okay, I'm using a 21-inch pink mesh and I did the bubble technique. I will leave a link to a video that is step by step of how I make my bubbles and put them on the wire form. I'm also using this Together is Our Favorite Place to Be. I picked that sign up from the Dollar General. These are the 10-inch mesh that I used in this wreath. I cut them at 12 inches and I did a combination. I'll get to that once I get to cutting them. And I just roll them out together on my mat. Now this one, pink, like the ombre effect, came from Hobby Lobby. This with the ribbing on the ends came from Craft Outlet. And I just roll those out together and then I measured out 12 inches and cut those out. And I will do the blue and the other white the same way. And because this pink ombre mesh was a little small or a little thin, I ended up using the pink ombre mesh with the blue as well because I really liked the end, the hot pink end that it gave when I rolled it up. So I'm just making cruffles. I'm just bending over the end and then rolling it 2 times. Then I clip it with the little pink clip. Then I switch it around, roll it 2 times, gathered in the middle to make a cruffle. And then those two right there are what I'm going to put together. And then I'll do the same thing with the blue and the other white and then this ombre mesh as well. I cut all of these out at 12 inches and I put all 3 of these together. So I have 12 ties on this pink wreath. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start one place and just start with these bundles. Now I have 2 sets of bundles. I have one that has 3 of the mesh and one that has 2. And so I just start, if I start in the inner ring, then I go, the next one I just go to the bottom ring. And then I'm going to go up the next, and then I'm going to go down. And then once I get all of these on, then I will put the other pink and white mesh on. I'll alternate them as well. So it's just kind of like a zigzag pattern. And that way that gives me the color combinations that I like. So then this is what the wreath looks with all of the mesh on there. Now this is 12 bundles of a mesh, alternating it with the 3 and then the 2. Okay, these are the ribbon choices that I'm using for this wreath. They either came from Hobby Lobby, Craft Outlet, Walmart. And so what I do, okay, like this first bundle, what I'm going to do is I have 3 ribbons and they're all cut at 13 inches. And so then I make a bundle like this. So I just crisscross them and then I put one in the middle. I take my little tiny attacher, my little stapler, and I love that thing. It just really helps streamline my process. I like to have my bundles ready to go so that when I'm ready to put them on my wreath, I can do it, just kind of grab and go. Okay, so the pink gingham with the red hearts came from Craft Outlet, and the other two, I'm not quite sure where I got those, maybe Craft Outlet as well. Anyway, so I am just crisscrossing those and gonna make those bundles. And I really do like just to make my bundles like this and my ribbon. I get asked a lot about how I pick my ribbon. I just kind of go off of the season and the sign, and to just kind of pull coordinating colors. So here I have my two sets of bundles ready to go. And then this 1.5 inch ribbon, I got this at Walmart during the Christmas season. Love it so much. I bought a couple of rolls of this because I said, oh, I could use this for Valentine's Day and all kind of other seasons. Anyway, so what I did is I measured out 30 inches, and that is what I'm going to make for a bow, just a simple bow. I'm just dovetailing the ends, and then I'm going to make 2 loops using my little stapler to secure it in the middle, and then that is going to go in one of the bundles of ribbon. Here I'm showing how I gather it in the middle like this, and then I'm going to put that ribbon bow right there in the middle. And I originally was going to just have this one be, just the one ribbon bow, but I decided to pull out this pink gingham ribbon. Not quite sure where I got that from. I've had it for a little while, but Craft Outlet is a great place to get 50-yard rolls, and so probably I got it at Craft Outlet. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dovetail the ends, and then, well, I measured out 30 inches, and that gives me a good size bow. My bow loops are probably about 4 inches, and so then I staple it in the middle, and then I'm just going to, gather it all together so that every tie has a bow. So like whatever set I was using, I decided to do one with the white with the red gingham on the edges, and then the other set had the pink gingham bow. So for this wreath, I have 12 bundles of the 10-inch Deco mesh, and then I have 12 bundles of the ribbon, just alternating the colors and the styles. Okay, for my sign, like I said, this sign came from Dollar General, and I thought it was really cute. Of course, what drew me, caught my eye was the gingham bow. Now I'm just enhancing it a bit with black Sharpie marker, just going around and just giving it a border and some doodling. I also added some highlight to the red part letters, just using my liner brush and my white paint. I also did some splattering like I like to do for my projects. I did black first, and then I went over it with white. I made sure and covered up that gingham bow because I didn't want to get any paint on my bow. Okay, so then now I'm just showing how I put the cable ties on the back of my sign so that I could attach it to my wreath. And this is my favorite way to attach signs to my wreaths right now. And so I just glue those on. The cable ties are sticky, but I reinforce it with some hot glue, E6000. It just makes me feel better that they're there. And then I just added pipe cleaners, and that is what I'm going to attach to the frame. Okay, these glittery hearts I've had for a few years. I got those at Craft Outlet. And so then I'm just cutting those apart, and then I will be sticking those to enhance those in my wreath. And what I do is I just glued them, ensure that they were in between the flaps of my Deco mesh, and, just made sure that they are in there really good and that they're not going to come out.